Hi guys, this is .NET GAN YouTube channel. So today I am going to show you how to implement a factory pattern in C Sharp. So basically factory pattern is nothing but it it's a creational design pattern and it only helps to create a object based on whatever input received from the client. So basically it create an object and it hides the information from client that how the object is created. So for in this video I will first show the problem statement where without design factory pattern what is the problem, and then I will start implementing the factory pattern with the similar example. Okay, so let's start it. Let's start the implementation. So first we will create a new project. It would be a console app. Click on next, type project name, and click on next. Click on create button. It will create one console app. So let's create one interface. So add one interface. iMobile. Okay, so it should be public, and then define some method like it will return string get CPU, and we will add another method get RAM. Okay, so let's have only two methods for now. Now we will create one class, two class actually, one by one. Apple phone, sorry, let's make it public. Let's implement that iMobile interface. Just implement it and return some information. Some information that this is Apple CPU, you can see. Return it, and then return the RAM, 8 GB, you can say. Okay, so create one another method, sorry, another class. Let's say Samsung phone. Click on add, implement the same method, sorry, public class iMobile interface, and implement that mobile interface, sorry, implement the interface. And similarly you can copy the methods which we have created, just modify the information to save time. So it's you can say Samsung 16 GB RAM. So let's initialize this. Suppose I have a scenario that I need to initialize the Apple phone or Samsung phone's object, which is same family of iMobile, which we have implemented the interface. So for that we need to do some code. For example, let's see string phone type. Let's see Apple, and we will add uh, one iMobile object here. Let's initialize it null. Then add the switch case. So in this we will check the phone type. Okay, and we will add case one by one, like Apple. For Apple, I will return object. I will set the object Apple phone. Okay. Similarly, I will do it for Samsung as well. The only difference is it will be here Samsung and here Samsung phone. Okay. So what I will do, I will just write the information console dot write line CPU colon, then I will call that method mobile dot get CPU. It will print the CPU information. Similarly, for RAM, I will call the RAM method get RAM. Okay, and I will wait for waiting. I will call console dot read line method. Let's so implementation is done. It's a vanilla implementation. There is nothing pattern, no pattern is used. It's a plain implementation without a design pattern. Okay, so I'll just run this application. So you can see it printed the Apple CPU and 8 GB, which is object of using object of Apple. So we can similarly uh, change this Samsung, and let's run it. Okay, so it is written a Samsung information line. So as of now, it is like vanilla. It is it's very small application right now. But if it is a bigger application, then it would be very difficult to handle all these things in a client side. To object initialization of object at client side. It's better to hide this information or encapsulate that in object creation part from client. So client just call one method and it should return a desired object. So for that we will use the factory pattern, where we will encapsulate the object creation from the client. And if suppose I want to add one more implementation like mi phone, for that you need to modify at client side also. You need to modify the object creation logic in client side also. So to avoid that, we need to implement a factory pattern. So I will show you how we can use factory pattern to overcome this problem. Okay, so let's create one another one class. Suppose it's mobile factory. You can give this name. Okay, in this, what we will do, we will move this object creation logic in this mobile factory. Okay, so let's make it public first and then just copy that to program files, logic, complete logic, and move it here. So let's say I will do one create one method which will be a static method and it will return iMobile object. Okay, and let's get phone object. Let's make this name. Inside that, copy that logic and let's take one input phone type as a parameter in this object and return the mobile object. It's a simple, pretty simple implementation, understandable, no issues, no complexity, simple. What we'll do now, instead of client create an object, now mobile factory will create object for the client. So let's uh, control K C. Let's implement that. So let's have mobile factory dot create phone object, and inside that we will just pass a phone type which client wants, which the object client wants, phone type. Just you're done. So let's run this. So you can see it is written a proper information which was written. The only benefit from this code, the factory pattern, is that the client do not need to worry about the object creation logic. Uh, so he just call the factory class and get the desired object if it is a same family. So now the implementation is a iMobile, and iMobile, I want iMobile object. For that I will create a factory for iMobile. Suppose you have to do a one CRUD app operation, so you will create one iCRUD interface and implement the similar in a real-time application. What happens is that CRUD operations is a common thing. So for that you just create a interface for CRUD operation and implement the that CRUD interface in all other functionality which requires a CRUD operation. So for similar families, you can implement the factory method without any issue, and uh, uh, it will improve the code maintainability and scalability of a system. So this is the benefit of the factory pattern which you can use to for the larger growing application. Suppose I want to add another implementation. What I will do, I will just add one class. I will implement this interface and just add code in this factory method. Just add one case, you will now enable the new implementation, and client can just call it from here. So it's very easy, and for implementation, for maintainability perspective. So this is how what I want to showcase the factory pattern, which is a very uh, good pattern. If it is depend upon the applications which having a very larger going to it going to be a larger on after some time. For that you can use factory pattern also. If you like this video, please like, share, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.